Hey everyone, welcome to your workout. Now today's going to be a little bit different. It's a total body flow. It means we're going to play around with it, but the beginning is still the same. We're going to warm up by practicing all of the movements that you're going to do, just in a very low key style, so you get the chance to play around with it. If you'd like to join us, we're going to begin with our squat. You can see we've been doing this for a few seconds already. Our warm-ups, each movement, we typically warm up for about 20 to 30 seconds. So we always remind you, if it's never long enough, feel free to rewind, feel free to pause, do what you need to do. That's the beauty of the video. Now the second move we're going to do is a lunge. Both Maggie and I are doing a back step lunge here. But we always remind you that you can go forwards as well, as long as you're kind of in that plane of motion, right? Moving either forward or backward. These should feel pretty good for you. Our third move is going to be a side step lunge. You're going to see us begin that in just a moment here. And the idea with today's workout, the flow, is that it's lower body and you're getting to do a lot of different movements. So by the time you're done, we hope you get a little burn in the legs, a little bit, but keep in mind that when we're doing these cardios and these flows is that the intention is for your intensity to be lower. It's not quite as hard or as heavy as a strength workout. So just keep that in mind as you're moving through today, and especially as you're practicing. Now these side lunges, squats, front lunges, whatever you've done, remember that the goal here is it's practice. You're getting a feel for what you're doing. You're also paying attention to how it feels to move this way. Are you feeling pain? Does it feel good? You're really just paying attention to yourself here, right? Now your last move is a curtsy style lunge. Everyone does these very differently. You'll see that Maggie's feet are almost always pointed forward in the same direction, and I like kind of doing a slightly different thing. My back foot will almost point 90 degrees to where my front foot is pointing. It feels better for me, and that's why I do it. So I want you to experiment and feel free to adjust and kind of make the same decision for yourself. We're always looking for you to do this in the way that feels best for you. All right, those are your four movements. Now we're going to stack them together a little differently. I'll explain it as we go along. Right now, just know that you've got the next 20 to 30 seconds to get ready. You shouldn't need anything other than what you've got with you already. Your mat, your rug, whatever you're working out on. We're going to stay upright, and like I said, we've done all the movements, so no surprises. We're not, like I said, not even adding weight to this one, okay? We're going to get ready to go again in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's begin with your squats. You see our timer's up in the left corner. You've got your stopwatch going. Let's talk about how this is going to work today. We are going to do squats for a minute solid, right? 60 seconds straight of doing squats. Once that's done, we are going to stack. We're going to add that second move into it. And if you're remembering from the beginning, it's that back step lunge. So once we get going here, we're gonna add some complexity, right? Then the third minute will be squat, back step lunge, plus that side lunge until we've done all four movements, kind of making it a little mini circuit there. Right now, all I want you thinking about is having good squats. Really just paying attention to, again, how you're moving. Think of this as warm-up part 2. Your workout's begun, but you're still feeling yourself move. You're still paying attention to your feet and how they are interacting with the floor. You're feeling what your knees are doing, your hips, even your upper body here, right? Make sure it all feels good and it looks good. And get ready to add that lunge. We're going to try it in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and add that back step lunge here. So squat, step back, lunge. Let's do it with the other leg. And then we're going to squat again. And we repeat that for the next minute. Squat, lunge, lunge. Get all three of those movements in. Squat, step back lunge with, let's say, the right leg. Come back up. Step back lunge with the left leg. Come back up. And then you repeat it again. You've got a little over 30 seconds to go. Now that we're in our second minute, let's see if we can dial up the form. Let's see if we can dial things up a little bit. Can your squats, can you make them better than they were the last round? These back step lunges, can you make those a little more secure, a little more tight, a little more confident than you did during your warm-up? Feel free to play around. It's okay. Stand tall, stand proud, make sure you're looking good, add some intensity. You've got about 5 more seconds. And we're going to add that side step lunge. 3, 2, 1. Keep going, right? Keep the same format. Squat, back step lunge, back step lunge. Now add that side step lunge. You may do it in any order, right? You can lunge with that right leg and then immediately side lunge with the right leg again. That's okay. Feel free to do what makes sense for you. But the goal, now that we've been going for longer than 2 minutes, you're probably starting to notice a little cardio, right? Heart rate's starting to beat a little bit more. Maybe you're breathing a bit. All of that's okay. It is supposed to feel a little like a workout anyways, right? You're doing good. Again, keep those 3 exercises. Keep that mantra if you need to. Squat, back step, side step, and then keep repeating it. 15 seconds to go. I hope you're looking great. That's what our target is here, right? You've made sure that you know how to do these exercises. You've worked on making them feel good. You've worked on dialing it up a little bit. 4, 3, 2, and let's add that curtsy lunge. So again, go ahead and experiment with it, right? You've done your squat, your back steps, do that side step, and after that second side step, try that curtsy pattern. Remember, that's a step behind, and you can play around with the orientation of the foot. Excellent. You've got about 45 seconds left. Here's my last challenge. Let's dial it up again so that it starts to feel like exercise. When I say that, remember, sometimes we say exercise can feel easy, it can feel moderate, or it can feel challenging. I want it to feel somewhere in that moderate range. Maybe challenging, maybe for the last minute. Overall, like I said at the beginning, it rings true. This one's meant to be a little on the easier side. We still want it to feel that way. Maybe the last minute we dialed it up. Maybe you're getting a little burn in the legs because, oh my gosh, you've been going for almost 4 minutes straight without a break. That's a nice workout. It's a good part of your workout day. You've got 10 seconds to go. Let's finish well in 4, 3, 2, 1, and you're done. Awesome. All right. Now, we like to end almost all of our workouts with a little active recovery. This one's going to be the same. Most of the time, you're going to see us do a down dog rep, which is what we're doing right now. Sometimes we'll mix and do some other things. If you're curious about these moves, you'd like to learn how to do them a little bit better, you can check out our playlist on mobility or flexibility. We've got some good stretches there for you where we detail this and others for you. That being said, if you have other stretches that you've personally experienced, experimented with, or maybe you've worked with a physical therapist or another trainer and they've given you some corrective exercise or some flexibility, now would be the time to do that. You totally don't have to do what we're doing. This is just what we like to do because it helps, we know, kind of combat the tight muscles that we get from sitting. A lot of our people do a lot of sitting, right? A lot of desk jobs. So again, do what makes sense for you. Let's also talk about what comes next. If you're doing one of our programs, one of the, kind of the calendars that Maggie and I have put together, this might be just part of your workout day. If that's the case, if you have something after this, go ahead and finish your stretches up. And this keeps you ready and kind of, set to do your next exercise or your next video. If this is your only exercise for the day, give yourself a high five. You rocked it. And last of all, if this is your first exercise with us, we're so glad that you found us. We're glad that you worked out with us. We hope that you explore our channel a little bit more and explore what we have for you. And more than that, we hope you have a good day. I'm going to let Maggie wrap us up.
Well, hey everyone, Maggie here. We would love for you to subscribe to this channel. We have a lot more workout videos with different focuses and different lengths of time that we would love for you to check out. And if you subscribe, you'll kind of always be in the loop on what we're coming up with. Thanks again for joining us, gang. Make it a great day.